Good morning. So today we're going to be going over how to review specifications. When you do this, you get them from the contractor normally or online somewhere. And as you look at everything, you should have the submittal itself, as you see here on the left, and the specifications on the right, whether they're sheet specs or book specs, it doesn't matter. But you should be looking at them at the same time. And what I personally do is I will review the entire submittal sheet before I ever open up anything else, just so I know what to expect when it's in there. And then I will start reading through the specification line by line to make sure that what is in the submittal is actually called out for correctly. In this example that I've got up here, they submitted aluminum bus for this panel board where we clearly called out copper buses, which is a common money saving tip, but that's not what we're needing in this specific case. So the response I'm going to provide is actually built up in a habitual manner. I always call out for the what, where, and why, how, which is described right here. And here I've shown what is it, what are we looking at? And it's the submittal, number 1, 26, 24, 16. And we're also looking at the specification 26, 24, 16 distribution branch circuit panel boards. If you're not being specific on what you are looking at, it can cause all sorts of miscommunication problems. Contractor come back with questions of, what are you looking at? I also follow this whenever I send the contractor questions or coordinate with them, or if they're asking me questions or whatever else, I will say, okay, what sheet, what page, what PDF, what are we looking at specifically? So there's no confusion. All right, the next part is going to be, where is it at? So in this case, on the submittal, it is actually page 4 of 5. And a lot of people won't actually put the of 5, but that helps when you're making sure that you're looking at the same version, same everything. Because if it's got 316 pages in that PDF, and your PDF only has 315, you know something got lost, something's not right. So you can also track that down. And the same thing with the submittal, with the specification. This is our sheet number right here. All right, so the why, how part is what is incorrect, what's the problem? Okay, submittal says aluminum bus, we're calling for copper. It's not right. We have to have copper in this case. So putting it all together, that's what this looks like. Page 4 or 5 in the submittal PDF shows aluminum busing. Ours shows copper. Contractor shall provide copper busing. So you're saying, here's the problem, here's why we're having to fix it, here's how to fix it. And in addition to that, this one's going to have additional comments in there. And I've learned that if you number them, 1, 2, 3, 4, so on and so forth, it reduces the amount of traffic or phone calls or whatever else, because contractor may call you up and say, hey, for the aluminum busing problem, instead of when they get much further into depth or detail or complications, you can just say, for your response number 3, for your response number 10, and I know exactly where he's talking about, so he doesn't have to go into a whole lot of details. And if you're client facing in meetings, having numbers instead of concepts being traded back and forth is much quicker and easier mentally and time-wise. So if you have any comments, suggestions, additional anything, please feel free to leave them in the comments. Thank you for your time.